Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Devil Survivor 2, the animation, episode 6 review. So, of course, before I get started, look down in the description below for the link to this week's episode of Devil Survivor 2, the animation. And, of course, a little bit of a disclaimer here. No Japanese company, corporation, or network has any claim to this video. The thumbnail is an original photo, which belongs to no Japanese company, corporation, or network. The visuals are me. They do not own me. The audio is me speaking over a soundtrack or a homemade soundtrack. They do not own my voice. This video follows the rules / guidelines provided by Google / YouTube. Now, that being said, the badassness. Listen, man, the badassness of Hoitsuin Yamato. Oh my god, dude. And like this scene was there's one thing about Devil Survivor 2 so far that is irking me a little bit. And that is that, I mean, like I've said before, that the pacing is like very jumpy. And I mean, when it comes to this particular episode individually, it's actually good pacing. It is. But the one thing that I have a gripe with, it's not really like a bad thing, but the animation whenever it's dark, like whenever they're in like a dark room or it's like nighttime outside, the animation is it's not like it's bad, but it's not sharp. Like, it's not sharp. Like sometimes it's hard to like see what's going on. I mean, maybe because like the online episodes aren't really like maybe they're not that good when it comes to, like, for example, like if it was on Blu-ray, DVD, it'd be a lot better to actually, it'd be a lot easier to see like what's going on in the dark. But when it comes to the online episodes that you see, sometimes it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to see like what's going on in the dark. But that being said, that's like my only gripe when it comes to animation thus far. Whenever it's dark outside, it's kind of, in my personal opinion, it's hard to see like what goes on sometimes. But when it comes to the animation overall standpoint, it's, again, this episode animation was actually very good. Very good. But man, going back to what I was saying, Hoitsuin Yamato. It's like he's about to die. We have Nita yelling, no. We have that one girl, Airi and Jungo, who were because apparently they're actually members of GIPS. Like, they're summoners from GIPS, but they were never really, stated to be so. But whatever. I mean, like, that's the, so yeah, because they come in there and like before they fight against Ronaldo and Joe, it's like, we're here to take over, and like they take out the fodder. And then we have like Ronaldo and Joe come in there, and then they do their thing. The one girl, the nurse, Otomi, she has that one demon that has like the drain ability, which is actually pretty cool. And then the entire time, like when we have the Septentorial creature come in there, and then they fight the Septentorian demon, and then the demon's about to like wasteland everybody. I mean, the thing about it was that like he couldn't summon Byakugo, because as you summon Byakugo, the demon that Otomi had, the drain, got overpowered by the laser, by like that freaking particle beam, and then. So Byakugo his summoning was actually cut short. And Suzaku got fucking wasted. I mean, Suzaku got a beam right through the chest. Like, and it was over. And then so Hibiki's staring as literally he's about to die, because the dead face has been correct thus far. And then all of a sudden, you see like in like the fucking sky, like Cerberus just like, and it was awesome. This shit just comes down, and then Cerberus is like beneath the freaking demon. He's like, "Argh," and then this shit was hot in the moonlight, just literally in the fucking moonlight. Hoitsuin Yamato, just like, yeah. And this guy's badass. He is so badass. It's like, God. He's very stoic. I mean, like, he's the definition of like a badass stoic character, because I mean, he is stoic. He's very calm, cool, and collected in any and all situations. Like, for example, if you guys seen Bleach, there is Kuchiki Byakuya, there is Shishomaru and Inuyasha. There is, like, there's a lot of characters that fit that badass stoic character scheme. And Hotsui Yamato, he's also one of these, stoic, very calm, cool, collected. But what makes him even better, in my opinion, is that he's all about survival of the fittest. And then when after he destroys the Septentorian demon, and then we have Ronaldo talking about, what are your plans after the day of tomorrow, which I believe, there should be 5 demons coming out, right? Yeah, there should be 5 demons. I think it's 5. And right now we're on day 3. This is Thursday. Actually, no, maybe it's 7. I forgot. I really did. But either way, the fact of the matter remains that after all these demons come into Japan and try and take out each of the barriers, well, Hotsui Yamato, he plans on taking over. And his reasoning behind this is simply that the strong are meant to rule. And I'm like, this guy's awesome. He's awesome. And he's no joke. Listen, there was something that he did when he fought against the I forgot. Well, actually, I don't think they named the demon that was in the bottom of the Nagoya base, but all I remember is that when Cerberus did his fire attack, and his fire attack I think is way better than Suzaku's. It's Suzaku's is cool, but Cerberus, and it's like a fucking, oh man, it's hot. Yeah, man, like this guy is literally Listen, I ain't gay. I'm not gay, but this guy is literally orgasmic. It's like, yo, bro. Cerberus fire attack. And then, the thing's not, he's getting hurt, but it's not that much damage. Well, it is a lot of damage, but still, the demon takes it, then does the actual laser thing again. And it's like, no, negate. I'm like, Cerberus does a fucking barrier. And apparently, Hotsui Yamato can easily override the abilities of his own demon. And so he does like a pulsar cannon, and then this thing got wastelanded. I'm like, yo, this guy's badass. He's badass. He's badass. Now I forgot what the exact term was, but when Ronaldo was talking about it, I'm pretty sure that Hibiki did the same thing when it came to the second demon. Marek, when they fought against now Marek. Oh man, Marek was a fucking monster. Marek was a fucking demon. Oh god. I mean, literally, oh god. All right, but that listen. The thing about it was that, the thing about it is that I believe that's what he did. When Byaku's lightning shifted from blue to red, I think that Hibiki overrid the abilities of Byaku. And I think I believe he could do the same thing for all of his demons, but he has to learn it, or master it, or at least know about it. Because as far as I know, Ronaldo, he knows about it, but Hibiki doesn't. Because Ronaldo was talking, but Hibiki obviously, I don't think he heard him because he was so distracted. The fact that Hotsui Yamato is right there. It's how'd you get it? And then they explain how he got there with the whole entire how they have this transporter thing. And apparently it's inactive because of the whole entire situation that happened in the Nagoya base. So the Osaka base, or the Tokyo branch, and then the Nagoya branch, they could teleport. So apparently, you could teleport to each of these branches. But the one in the base that they're in now was damaged. But apparently no, because the girl that they saved, Kano, she overrid the system, and apparently Yamato provided the extra magic needed to warp over. I'm like, who is this guy? Who? Yeah. I mean, well, I know it's not magic. It's energy. Yes, yeah, energy. Actually, no, it is magic. Oh, fuck it, whatever. Not a big deal. Whatever. Fact is that it was badass. It's badass. This guy's yo. And so let me do that. So the thing about it is that oh yeah, and of course Alcor comes in there after, because and apparently there's sparkling ones, and he's a sparkling one. They're both sparkling ones. Hotsui Yamato. In fact, maybe even Alcor is also a sparkling one. I'm not too sure. I mean, I think that he's the leader of Septentorian. That's what I think. But if he's not, no spoilers. Don't fucking tell me. If you played the video game and you know what happened, do not tell me shit. If you tell me shit, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you wherever you live. I'm gonna take a flight over, but yo, no, not fucking cool. So that's what's gonna happen if you spoil shit for me. That simple. But what I will say is that there is clearly some kind of connection going on between Hibiki and Yamamoto, because those two aren't friends. But yet we all know that you can only see the Nikaya of your friend, and the like the dead face. Well, no, the Nikaya is the app. The dead face program, the dead face function is only for your friends. So why is it that Yamamoto, and that's a big reveal, Yamamoto saw the dead face of Hibiki? And it's like, why? Like, are you his friend? Like, what's going on? So that's, you know, like, that's, yeah, that's something that has to be addressed. I mean, I think that there's some kind of connection, like some kind of like digital demon connection between the sparkling ones, because there has to be. Because these guys, I think that, again, Hibiki overrid the powers of Byakugo. Yamamoto can overrid the powers of Cerberus quite easily. So there has to be like some kind of connection here, obviously. And this connection, I'm pretty sure, is going to have to deal with the actual creator of the Nikaya app. Maybe Alcor created the Nikaya app. I mean, maybe. I'm not too sure. Maybe, I don't know. But the person or the individuals who created the Nikaya app are the masterminds of this whole entire thing. At least when it comes to the Gyps and their abilities. Maybe not the mastermind of Septentorian, but they at least play a role in it by some way, shape, and form. And that's, you know. And also, I'm really looking forward to when they explain the origin, if they do, the origin of Septentorian and like their demons and so on and so forth. Because Ronaldo explained how if we don't actually like get if the barrier falls, then the area will be wastelanded, like it'll be destroyed, gone, and like, actually, like, I think he said like disappear, like erased from existence or something like that. Like that's what he hinted at. So there's some kind of like thing going on here that's not really explained yet, because it's only episode 6, but it's some kind of like digital, otherworldly, demon, spiritual aspect going on, and they need to explain that in full detail. But they will, because I mean, I don't doubt it. But the episode overall, the first part was slow. I'll be honest. When we see Daichi, like, like whatever, comes in there, he talks about how like you have the Death Face app. You're like, you're gonna die because the last guy who, the kid, I forgot his name. Unfortunately, he died, and so it's assumed that, and plus they themselves also died when the Deadface app came for them when they were on the subway station in the first episode. So it's been right up until like now. And because fucking Cerberus comes in there. That's why. So the thing about it is that the question here, alright, is because again, like part 1, okay, part 2, I liked it a lot, that's good. Good plus. I'll give it overall good. It was a good episode because like the reveal about the whole entire how their apps are, how they're apparently friends for some weird reason. Like we don't know why. Of course, the actual fights were actually pretty damn good. When we have Ronaldo versus Airi, when we have Jungo versus Joe, like those are pretty solid fights where they're demons. 2 cats, by the way. One was like that guy from the Shrek movies. I forgot. I mean, like a Puss in Boots, but it was called something else, like Cat something. And then like the other guy was called Neko Shogun. But so pretty interesting demons. But the question is once again, episode overall is good. But the question here is, does all this tie in to the creator of Nikaya app, or does it tie into Septentori more so? Like, who are the actual main antagonists or then the main villains? Because it could be Nikaya, it could be maybe Septentorion there for like an alternate reason that we don't know of yet. I mean, as of right now, it obviously seems that Septentorion are in fact the full-blown villains. But I believe that there's actually something more to it that we don't know yet, and that they'll get to later on. Again, no spoilers if you play the video game. But I'm done. Kill Lightning. Be sure, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day.